It's like 6 o'clock. It was a long night last night. Just got into LA. Oh yeah, I forget to mention, I'm in LA. Alright guys, so if you're wondering where I've been, I haven't been on YouTube very much over the last, well, what is it now? 8-9 months? Something like that? Alright, so yes, I am back on YouTube after a pretty long hiatus, but I'll tell you right now, I am so glad to be back. I took a break, mostly to hang out with family. You know, I have a new daughter, she's about 1.5 now, so took a little bit of an extended break just to spend time with family. Sorry about that for the people who wanted to see more of my videos. I'm thinking about doing maybe 1 or 2 videos a week, somewhere around there. I'm not really sure yet. Now, as for why I'm in California, well, I'm in California simply because I was invited to come. My friend Josh, who runs a small little, I guess, organization, I guess you could say. He runs an organization to help upstart, like, you know, people like who are just starting out on YouTube, people like under 10,000 subscribers. So he's got like a little private event going on, and he invited me to come out, and of course, you know, I'm not going to turn down an invitation to LA. So the main struggle has kind of been finding out things to do on my own. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just kind of wandering around LA at the Griffin Observatory here. I don't know, it's free and it's a beautiful day outside too, so you know, it was obviously a natural thing to come here. So I'll give you guys an update about the cars and the garage back when I get home, but for now, just trying to focus on LA, just trying to have some fun before the speech I have to give. It's literally like 20 minutes. It's not even that long. Came all this way just for 20 minutes. But I'm honored to come here to give the speech. So, yeah. Alright guys, so we are back at the hotel real quick. Just kind of washing up a little bit. Got my early morning workout in, went to the observatory because, you know, they got that that trail that like winds up the mountain all the way up to the observatory. Oh my god. I mean, I know I haven't worked out in a while, but I mean, that was rough. I did the whole thing. Only had to take like 1 break for like 5 minutes. So I'm very proud of myself for that. But man, I haven't worked out in so long, and my legs feel like jello. I don't know how I'm going to do the rest of today. I'm sure tomorrow it's going to be even worse. So I still have a little bit more time to kill. There's one thing that I really want to do here though, and that is I want to go to Santa Clarita, and there is where something very unfortunate had happened. That is the site of where Paul Walker had been killed in that car accident with his Carrera GT. And so I really want to go there, pay my respects at the crash site, but really also too, we're gonna go to the cemetery where he's buried, and I could pay my respects there as well. It's just something that I've wanted to do for a while, and I just haven't been to California since then, since what, it was 2013, so my last time being here was 2011. It's just something I really feel like I want to do, you know. Paul Walker, man, I mean, to all of us in the car community, to a lot of us, he meant a lot. I mean, he really, really did, but for me too, especially because I mean, I was always a car guy, but like that movie in 2001, that really jump started, like, you know, my whole car thing. I mean, my whole family was into cars, like they're big car fanatics, but that movie there inspired me so greatly. Like I almost feel like I'm indebted to him in some way, and to all the people that were involved in those movies and in that project. Mainly the first one. I mean, I like the other ones too, don't get me wrong, but it was that first one, you know, that I feel like most nostalgic for. So we're gonna go do that today. I'm gonna do that right now. So let's go. This is where Paul Walker died, November 30th, 2013, and I just decided to come on by to get a short visit, pay my respects a little bit. You can see here a lamppost. This light post here looks fairly new. Actually, no, I take that back. Looks like they went ahead and they've maybe covered up some engravings, but there's still some down here at the bottom. As you guys can see. And we come over here. This is actually one of the tree stumps that survived from that day. Now, if you guys don't know the story, I mean, you should by now, but if you don't, Paul Walker was leaving a charity event. His nonprofit was raising money for kids who were affected by the tsunami in the Philippines. And of course, we know the story. Paul wasn't driving, but I forget the driver's name. They had left the charity event, which was a few blocks away that way, and then this is where his Porsche came up, and they lost control around that corner. Speed limit's about 45 miles per hour, so I had driven up here actually just before I stopped here, and it's a tight corner. It doesn't look it, but it is. It's pretty tight. It would have come right up here, and not the first lamppost, or well, besides this one, but that third lamppost down. You hit two trees, and then the lamppost as well. So yeah, you know, as I said, it's just somewhere I've kind of wanted to come. Now the reason I'm here is because I tried to figure out where Paul Walker was holding that charity event, and they said it was just blocks away because his friends saw the smoke from the Porsche, and I don't really know where it would have been taking place. This is kind of an area I didn't expect this kind of area or to happen in this kind of area, because this is like a bunch of business parks around here. This isn't like a suburb or anything like that. It's just kind of a business park, you know? So yeah, I didn't want to be here too long, to be honest. I just thought it would be nice, you know. I just thought it would be nice to stop by. I think now we're gonna head on over to his grave. We're gonna go visit that real quick, and we could pay some final respects there, and then we can get on our way. So let's go. Alright guys, we're at Forest Lawn Cemetery right now, just outside of Hollywood. Now, I'm not going to do too much filming here, simply because there's a lot of people here, and there's like a burial service going on like just over there, so we're going to try and keep this respectful. So if you ever come here and you just wonder how to get to his grave, it's actually not that bad. It's pretty simple. You're going to drive in through the main gates, and you're just going to keep going. Keep to the right. I think there's like a fork in the road at some point. Just keep going to the right, and you're going to want to find this old church, which at that point you're going to follow it across the street to the Washington Memorial right here. You can't miss this big Washington monument thing, which, by the way, I'm a huge history buff, so I could probably talk about this thing for the next hour, but I won't, or it's not what we're here for. Now, Paul Walker's grave is actually, if you go on the other side of this, you just keep walking past this straight. It's one level up. There's a whole bunch of flights of stairs. You're going to want to go like one level up, and then you're going to want to make a left. And then you're pretty much going to want to walk all the way down. It's almost to the end where the graves end. There's like a wall. I'll show you. So I believe it's up a few levels here, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, I think we're getting close. You can see the church steeple right there. You're going to kind of want to look for this electrical tower there. And I think it should be at the end of here, at the end of this wall, with that electrical box on it. Here we go, right here. Wow. Wow, so this is it. Right here. And so this is it. Yeah, you know, it just, try to keep it short, but, you know, when I saw those movies, well, the first one, really it was the first one, The Fast and the Furious, I knew back then, and I was like maybe 13, 14 years old, I knew that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a street racer. And as foolish as that really was, I made my dream come true, literally. My late teens and my early 20s was just like the movies, just without, I'm going to talk about the first movie, and we didn't hijack semis for to steal the electronics and sell them on the black market to get money for parts for our cars. No, we didn't do that. You know, that movie, man, changed everything. And my car, you know, and my family, you know, were car fanatics, at least on my dad's side anyway, so it was like a natural thing. It was a natural thing, racing, cars. I was racing even before I had my license. I was out on track racing. And now to be here is just, as we can see, we can kind of see the mementos and that people have left. Such a beautiful day. All right, Paul. Peace out, brother.